Welcome back to the penultimate episode of the Roman Szmal watercolor swatching series. In this episode, we are going to be covering the reddy brown colors that Roman Szmal has in their range. So let's get started with the swatching. And first up, we have Oka Havana, which is made of PY43. Transparent oxide yellow, PY42. French ochre, PY43. Red ochre, PR102. Mummy transparent red, PR102. Quinacridone Gold, PY150 and PO48. Quinacridone Burnt Sienna, PO48. Veronese Red Earth, PR102. Pompeii Red, PR102. English Red Light, PR102. Terra Pozzoli, PR102. Italian Burnt Sienna, PBR7. Transparent Oxide Red, PR101. Venetian Red, PR102. Quinacridone Maroon, PR206. English Red Deep, PR102. Transparent Brown, PBR23. Mars Red, PR101. Caput Mortem, PR102. And finally we have the Hematite, which is made with PR102. Welcome back, the paints have dried and this is the red browns and a little bit of the ochres of the Roman Szmal range. First impression is that this brand has so many neutral colors. We've already had a full page, more than full page of the yellow ochres. We have this and then we still have these browns to go through. So if you are looking for your exact perfect browns and neutral colors, then I definitely recommend checking out Roman Szmal because they have so many variations and they are very affordable, so you can buy a few and test it out and hopefully find the right one for you. So let's take a closer look at these. I have to apologize because I really suck at describing the finer differences between the neutral colors. As you know, I've only just started getting into the neutral colors, and to be faced with this many neutral colors with very, very subtle differences, I am slightly overwhelmed at trying to describe and let you know more information about this. So I'm hoping that the video itself will give you the information you need more than I can provide for you. However, I am going to try my best. We have Oka Havana, and this is definitely the more muted, the deeper, the stronger version of a yellow ochre. I think it's beautiful, and I don't know if it's because it's called Havana, but I do definitely associate these with cigars and the leaves that are used on the cigars. So if you do a lot of dry leaf painting, maybe this is a great color for you. The transparent oxide yellow is transparent, but interestingly, I see a lot of granulation in this as well. French ochre is definitely a redder color. It's definitely a lot closer to the red ochre than the yellow ochre. If you want a finer range in your yellow ochres, then maybe go for a yellow ochre, French ochre, and red ochre. Those three will create a beautiful set of very, very finely tuned palette for you. Now, Roman Szmal did tell me that the best ochres come from France, and that's why we have the French ochre on top of all the other ochres we already have. He also said that the best Sienna come from Italy, so we will be seeing a lot of Siennas with Italian place names coming up here, like the Veronese Red Earth, Pompeii Red, the Terrapozzoli, Italian Burnt Sienna. We also have Venetian Red. I think that's it. Yep. In his opinion, the best ochres are from France. So if you are interested in trying out what he considers to be the best ochre, then I think the French ochre will be a fun one to try. Then we have Mummy Transparent Red, which is PR102, which is another color that Roman Szmal said that is a unique color to his range. Definitely different from the Daniel Smith's Mummy Bauxite. It is definitely a burnt sienna color. So if you want to try a nice transparent sienna color that is unique to this brand, then give this one a go. Quinacridone Gold, I think, is a beautiful orangey color. The wash shows it's definitely stronger on the orangeness than the yellowness of the color. So if that's what you're looking for, and then this version I think is great for it. Then we have Quinacridone Burnt Sienna. I'm starting to get overwhelmed because they all look very similar to me, but it is the strongest burnt sienna out of all of these sienna colors. So if you are looking for the strongest, go for this one. Then we have the Veronese Red Earth, the Pompeii Red. These two are similar in hue, but I think if you are looking for a more even finish to your colors, then Veronese Red Earth is spot on, whereas the Pompeii Red, it's more expressive for sure. It's one of the few colors that stay not quite even as the other colors do, like the Mummy Transparent Red or the English Red Light. So if you are interested in more texture and variational value, then Pompeii Red is great. Then we have the English Red Light and Terrapozzoli. Again, pretty similar in hue, but the English Red Light definitely has a wider range of value. So if you're looking forward to that, then definitely go for the English Red Light. Then we have the Italian Burnt Sienna, and I think this is a beautiful burnt sienna. It's granulating and it has kind of a two-toneness to it. I can see areas that are more of the burnt umber color, and then others that are more of the burnt sienna reddish color. So if you're looking for a really interesting burnt sienna that has character and texture rather than an even flat color, then definitely check out the Italian Burnt Sienna. Then we have transparent Oxide Red, huge range in value. The mass tone gets very, very dark. It's comparable to these colors rather than all of here. Then we have Venetian Red, which I think this is a beautiful red color that is soft and warm and beautiful. I definitely recommend this color. It's great. It's also very smooth and even with no granulation. So if that's what you're looking for, I highly recommend this red brown over other red browns because it's just spot on in all those characteristics. Then we have Quinacridone Maroon. I think it's a little bit lighter than what I'm used to. However, that's not a bad thing. It means it's easier to handle them. I would say that the Venetian Red, Quinacridone Maroon, and the English Red Deep, when you water it down, the three are very, very similar. But in the mass tone, they're completely different. The English Red Deep is a opaque color. So between these three, I think it really depends on what you're going to use it for. If you want the transparency, go for the Quinacridone Maroon. If you want the opacity, go for the English Red Deep. And if you just want a spot on soft, beautiful, warm red, then go for the Venetian Red. And then finally, we have the bottom 4 colors, the transparent brown, Mars Red, Caput Mortuum and Hematite. Roman Szmal says that his use of the Caput Mortuum and Hematite are unique to his brand, and this row contains the most number of unique pigments and unique uses that are in his brand. Transparent brown, the PBR 23, is unique to his brand, and then the Caput Mortuum and Hematite 2. I know it says it's PR 102, and there are lots of other brands that uses PR 102, but just like the PB19, there are lots of different variations of it. So I think that's what he means when he says it's a unique pigment, is that it's a unique version of that pigment. And that's totally valid. I've just finished doing the Primatech range and we covered a lot of hematites, but we didn't see this color. And this color is non-granulating, whereas all the hematite colors in the Primatech range are heavily granulating. This is very smooth. So if you're looking for that, then go for this one. And it's also very matte, so if you're looking for a color that can give you a nice flat brown, go for hematite. Sennelier does do a Caput Mortuum. However, if you look at the watered down stripe, it's two-tone. It's a two-tone of a reddish color and then a grayish color, and that doesn't happen in the Sennelier version. With the Sennelier version, it's very smooth, it's one color. So if you are looking for a Caput Mortuum that can create you more interest and texture and depth with that two-tone, then definitely try this one. And then we have Mars Red, which is kind of like the mixture of all these three, and if you kept it as even a color as possible, so none of the jewel toneness of it, none of the matteness of it, and not as bright as transparent brown, then you get Mars Red. And I think Mars Red can be a really useful color because of that feature. It's a really good color to base your colors from. Whereas with, say, the Caput Mortuum, you really do have to pick and choose when to use this color. So that was the red browns of the Roman Szmal range. What did you think of these colors? Did any of them take your fancy? If they did and you want to purchase, I will leave links down below to where you can buy each of these colors. Me personally, I'm still quite scared of neutral colors and I don't know what to do with them, but I am completely taken over by the Italian burnt sienna and how it has texture and the two-toneness. I'm definitely into my two-toneness at the moment, and for that reason the Caput Mortuum is a great option as well for me. I think it might be interesting to put a palette together of all the two-tone colors that Roman Szmal has and see what they look like. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Huge thanks again to Roman Szmal, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!